What's good, guys? LM7 here, back with another review. This time we're looking at the final exclusive set that I missed out reviewing on. It is the A-Wing Starfighter. Alright, so taking a quick look at the box. Focus in, there we go. Ages 8 to 14, so finally a set that matches Yoda Starfighter build challenge, I guess. 75, 175, 358 pieces, and comes in at $39.99. So finally we have an A-Wing that's actually a good amount of pieces as its own set, and I'm gonna say right now probably the best A-Wing we've ever gotten. But that could be just my opinion. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Anyway, getting back onto the set, there's the back of the box. Just shows a little scene with obviously all the features and stuff that I'm going to get to in just a second. But it's a decent little picture. It actually shows the extra editions included that the front of the box does not show. But let us move on to the minifigures if we can. Alright, here we go. Our first minifigure is the A-Wing pilot. I don't know where my light is today. Anyway. Zoom out. There we go. So, first minifigure is our A-Wing pilot. He's got a very nice printing on his green flight jacket. I do like the inclusion of his white belt with printing all over it. Very nicely detailed. You know, looks like there's tubes and air supply going in and out. He does come standard with a small pistol and a pretty generic face. I do like his new helmet-ish design. It's got some nice detail on the back as well. And he does not have a double-sided face, and the back of him is a little bland, but continues the flight jacket vest on the back side. So I don't know what is going on with my lighting today. Let me see. Is this better? Yeah, okay. Our next minifigure is a minifigure I feel they just kind of threw in. Oh, he's dead. They just kind of threw in to get another minifigure in the set. It is just a grounds crew member. Nothing too special about him. I believe his hat may be new to this year, because I've never seen a hat piece like this before. But don't quote me on that. He does have some nice printing. You can see he's got like a walkie-talkie on, and the little switch here, the gray switch here down by my thumb. The wire goes up to his headpiece, which is nice. And he comes with a wrench and some other tools on the little speeder cart. His back is pretty boring, and obviously he doesn't have a double-sided head because of the fact his hat would not cover such a thing. And then I was complaining in the Desert Skiff set that they forgot to include a Lando Calrissian, but they decided to rectify that and include him in this set instead. Oh, he's not. I'm trying to get the lighting better, it's just not working this time. Anyway, still an episode 6 version of Lando. New, they used the new fin hair piece for Lando, which I think looks very nice on him. He's got a soft blue, light blue felt cape, which kind of blows in the wind if you wish it to. He does have a little bit of detail there here on the back, not a crazy amount. But overall, a very nice figure. Nice to see Lando, actually. I don't really know why they like to throw him in A-Wing sets all the time, but oh well. You'd think they'd throw him in a Millennium Falcon one of these times. And then he comes with a standard blaster pistol with a little Technic pin on the end just to make it different for him. Does Lando have a double-sided face? Lando does have a double-sided face. And if we focus, that'd be nice. There we go. So there's Lando's second-sided face. Just a big grin, but I prefer the other version better. So, focusing back in on the A-Wing itself, take a quick look at the instruction booklets. So here is the final digital model. Once again, this is like the third or fourth time already, coming in at 61 pages long. This model, however, I'm going to say is going to go a little bit on the longer side of builds. Probably, I don't know, 45 to an hour, depending on your build time. It does have almost 400 pieces, so it is, there are chocked full of pieces in here, which leads to some good detail, which I'm going to get to in just a minute. But of course, you don't start with the A-Wing. You start with this little speeder that has all kinds of supplies and everything. So the first feature is you can detach it. I'm just going to show this little section first, because there's nothing real special about it. It's basically just a ladder for the pilot, Orlando, or anyone to get into the A-Wing. And then the main section of speeder here, you can see it's got some extra spring-loaded missiles. It's got Lando's mug. This whole middle section can come out if you need to take it out and use it. On the other side, it's connected to a little gas pump that you can fill up the A-Wing. And you can see some sticker detail there on the front. And then it's got some lights, and it slides, which is very nice. And then on the back here, you can see a little bit more sticker detail. That might be sticker detail. No, that's actually a printed piece. Right here, the black and yellow piece. And then on the inside, you can slap whatever you want, basically. They don't give you anything to put in there this time. But I'm going to take my ground crew and slap him on there just to show you that he does fit. You probably believe me, but just in case you don't. He does fit, and I actually throw Lando on the back when I'm storing this set, because otherwise he doesn't really have a spot to be. So basically you just put Lando on the back like that, however you wish to do it. So getting back into the A-Wing itself, let me see here. No. Touch one thing and all the light goes away. I don't know what the point of that was, but let me just move this over here. Okay. So looking at the A-Wing, I know you can't see the front of the A-Wing, and I'll show that in just a minute. But just like all other A-Wings, you obviously can open the cockpit and put your minifigure inside. I'm just going to bring it close, just because why not? I don't know why it feels dark this time. I don't know. That's a later me problem. But you can see some nice sticker detail here on the front as well. There's the computer console right there in the middle, underneath the glass, and the dude just basically just chills in there. Trying to, yeah, you can see it. He doesn't actually sit on any studs, so he's easy in and easy out, I guess. What I do like is they redefined the guns here on the side, unlike the Rebels version that came with Darth Vader's TIE Fighter, and I'll compare them in a later video. But they do redesign the guns and make them look like actual guns and not some huge, bulky things that just look stupid. Anyway. But on both sides, the guns do rotate 360 degrees. Not that that's really a huge thing. Something that we've never seen on an A-Wing before is on the bottom there is actual landing gear that folds up, so you can fly it without, and it's very nice actually to have landing gear on an A-Wing for once. Just it's not just laying on the floor. And it gives it a little bit of height so you can actually use the ladder, which maybe be the whole reason they put it on anyway. But looking here on the wings, you can see some more sticker detail. You can see that the white is more white than the actual piece. but that's not super noticeable in person. And then taking a look at the back here, you can see the engine detail. I really love this the way they built that. It's nothing special or anything, but I just think it looks cool for the back of the A-Wing. And then you have the thrusters here and on the other side. And that's basically it for the features here of the A-Wing. These do move just a tad. It's not a feature or anything, but they do move. The last feature, really, of the A-Wing is if you press this gray piece here, and on the other side, it shoots one of two spring-loaded shooters, and they give you 4 in total. So, if you lose them, they always get it. I'm not going to shoot it because, you know, my luck, I'll lose it, as I've done several others in the past. But I think for the final little section here, can we actually get some light? No, see, look, they just, I don't know what's going on. So, there it is. Slap the A-Wing pilot in there. And he does fit pretty nicely inside. But, quickly, a small little funny story I had about this A-Wing. When the summer sets came out, I bought them. And then one of the battle packs shipped by themselves. And I didn't quite understand why. I didn't question it, but I was like, well, that's weird. They're all new and I ordered them anyway, but why did they come separately? Anyway, this came instead of the battle pack, so I had to go return an A-Wing, and I got 40 bucks for it, or 36 because it was on sale. That's just my luck. But I got 36 bucks, got the battle pack for that, and then, you know, I think I bought the second fighter tank with the extra money I got. So, their mistake on an A-Wing. Let me get a set that I actually wanted. Anyway, if you enjoyed the video, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Tell me what you think about this one compared to the green one. There is a trend. They always go green, red, green, red. I can't even speak anymore. But with that said, next is the Imperial Hover Tank, so an even older set from last year, but still Rogue One. And that'll be soon when I get around to it. Thanks for watching. See you guys later.